Hi, I'm Barbara Calvi, licensed marriage and family therapist, and I want to welcome you to the Couples Corner. Today is part 4 in my 5-part series on the healthy stages of relationship development. These stages were developed by Ellyn Bader and Peter Pearson at the Couples Institute as part of the developmental model of couples therapy, and that material is copyrighted by the Couples Institute. So today I'm talking about stage 4, called the Rapprochement stage. Now, if you'll remember, stage 1 is all about building a strong foundation, about we-ness, a strong bond. Stage 2 was all about dealing with the differences that you start to notice after a while in a relationship and developing the skills to be able to handle the conflict that comes up because of these differences, and even how to support your partner and their differences even when what they want and need is you don't agree with. So stage 3 then is the practicing stage. There's been a lot of investment of energy in the couple, and now it feels like a safe haven, and people turn a little bit of energy back into themselves, develop some their more own interests, go out into the world, find some new and exciting things. So now in stage 4, rapprochement means the reestablishing of intimacy, but it's happening now at a different level because there's been this strong foundation. People have learned how to handle differences that come up, very challenging, but possible to do. And they've gone out into the world and developed even more of a sense of self-esteem and a stronger sense of self. And with that stronger sense of self, they can now come back into the relationship capable of even more intimacy. Because paradoxically, when you have the stronger your sense of self and the more secure that is, the more capable you are of emotional closeness and intimacy. There is no longer the same kind of fear or anxiety about feeling engulfed or smothered or losing yourself, because you know that's not going to happen. So what also is great about this stage is people are willing to be more vulnerable with their partner, which leads to more emotional intimacy. But because they're willing to be more vulnerable, there's also more opportunity in resolution and healing of early childhood wounds and hurts that have been brought into the relationship. So here's the challenge and the tricky part of this stage. Not always is it that both partners will reach this place at the same time. So you have one partner who has really strengthened that sense of self, and so they're ready to turn back inward, develop a deeper intimacy. And to the other partner, if they're not ready, if they haven't developed that sense of self to the same degree, will feel very threatened. They feel like they're being asked to sacrifice themselves for the relationship. They feel like they're still have a sense that they might lose a piece of themselves if they let themselves get pulled in. So there's a pull away. And then for the partner who's ready for that more intimate level, they often end up unsatisfied and frustrated that they're not getting that level of intimacy that they're hoping for. What's great about this, and the good news about this stage, is because these couples come through the first stage and the work of the second stage particularly, and the third stage, these differences are much less painful to work through than the differences in the second stage. So here's a stronger sense of self, which leads to even more intimacy in the relationship. All good news. So I would like to invite you back to next week with my final and 5th part in the series, the synergistic stage of normal and healthy relationship development. And until next time, take good care. Bye-bye.